Love confession.
She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her.
Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So today is another foundation review. So I know most of you that follow me on Instagram saw this little package. I did post this around about 3 weeks ago saying I had something that I would be reviewing on my channel from abroad, and this is like the one foundation that I've always wanted to try, and I think I just haven't had the opportunity to actually order this foundation because you don't get it here, and it's none other than NARS foundation. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation, and it comes, this is a 30 ml, but guys, let's not even discuss the packaging. This foundation is beautiful. So it comes in a very amazing brown little box, and I did speak about most of everything that this foundation is all about in when I'm applying the foundation, so you guys will learn more about that. So it does say over here that this is medium dark number 4, besides it being the shade Macao. Does it have any claims? It says it stays longer with skin recognition pigments for the tris color match and 16 hours of wear, but we are going to be testing that. I will say it is very true to skin recognition pigment, because if you guys look at this as I apply it, it did come across a little bit light, but as soon as this foundation started like sinking into my skin, it sort of like blended with my beautiful face. So I really am happy about this foundation. I'm excited for you guys to see this foundation, and also sad at the very same time because we don't have NARS in South Africa, and like I seriously don't understand why we still don't have NARS if most of the brands from abroad have like kind of like open stores here. I do know that there are some Instagram sellers out there that do sell the products, but I don't know who's selling the real thing and who's selling something fake. If you guys do happen to know anyone abroad coming down to SA, you could ask them to bring it for you. The price is $49, and it does say here that they did charge me an extra $5 for tax, so the total was $54. To be honest, this is literally now the best foundation I've ever worn. It's number 1. I don't want to spill everything. You guys need to watch the full foundation review, but I am in love with this foundation. So if you guys really want to know more about the foundation, don't forget to comment, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Love you all. Okay, so it literally just comes like this in the package, and I am the shade Macao, or I don't know how you pronounce it, Macao, whatever the shade may be. And then I'm going to take one pump and apply it, and then go in with another pump if I need more. So let me start. I'm just going to take one pump like that in my hand. Okay guys, so that's one pump. I use my foundation brush. This is a stippling brush. I don't know if it's stippling brush, angle brush, foundation brush. And as I'm blending it out, I can say that like just a little bit of it is like very thick. It applies on nicely if you guys can see the coverage. I sometimes hate using a clean like foundation brush for the first time because it like eats up most of the foundation because it's very clean. So you will realize that the first time you wash your brush, you're gonna use more foundation than you would like on your third day, second day, or whatever the case may be. So this pump is not enough because the foundation brush has eaten it, but you kind of get the gist of the coverage you would get from one pump. So I kind of want to have a full face on today just to see how the foundation lasts as a full face, because I really never get to see how foundation wears when I do a minimal like work day look, because I've got such oily skin, so I feel like that gets in the way. So I'm gonna put on my second pump and I'm gonna focus it mostly on the areas that I know I need it the most. Like so. And then we are gonna blend it out again. Guys, this feels like, you know, when you apply foundation you can kind of feel the liquid on you, but this feels like velvet. I don't know how to explain it. It feels very soft on my skin. I don't feel like a put on foundation. I can already tell you that this is like the best foundation I've ever had in my life. I'm not even gonna lie, like I trust the hype. Like I was trying to understand why people were hyping this foundation up, and I had to get it, you know, because sometimes when you see people say stuff, you need to do the research for yourself. And the only sad thing is that I'm reviewing this foundation, but we don't have it in South Africa. We don't have NARS in South Africa, and I obviously had to ask someone to get this for me when we were abroad. I don't know about the color though on camera. If you guys can see, it looks very yellow. So I didn't get matched in store, but I did use a website to match myself. This website is called Foundation, which my sister taught me about. So guys, sometimes Thandi Gama is the plug. So when she told me about this site, I was like, I'm gonna go get myself matched and see what other shades I'm in, like Fenty. I wanted to try the Fenty, and I asked my aunt to bring it for me, and she's like, oh, it's not that great, but we're gonna focus on this foundation today. So it's a bit yellow on camera, but it's not yellow in person. I think it's yellow on camera because the undertone is a very neutral undertone. So the first thing you'll usually pick up on your guys' side is the undertone. So this is a very neutral undertone. So I like the fact that this is not going to go orange later on. It's not going to oxidize. So what I am going to do though is I am going to finish up my face, give it a little bit of warmth and depth, and then come back to you guys and do a full day test. So if you want to see that, then stay tuned. Hi guys, so it's been 4.5 hours. I wore this at 1. It's like 5:30 now, and I'm at the mall testing how long this foundation is gonna last and how it looks. Okay, so it's 2:08, a few minutes to 8, so basically 8 o'clock. And this is what my makeup looks like. It's still fine. A little smile liner because I did an L in myself. I forgot to put primer, and that's not a train smash. It just still looks amazing, and we're going somewhere else, and then I'm probably gonna do like a final and then a final review. So yeah. So okay, a bit hot. So this is how the foundation sits after, what's the time, Tina?
9:20.
9:20. So I've been wearing this since 1 this afternoon, so still looks fresh. This doesn't look cakey. I'm not oily. Like my face is still fine. Like I have no complaints about this foundation. It does say it lasts 16 hours. I'm not gonna sit 16 hours with foundation, to be honest. I don't think any of us sit for 16 hours with foundation, so that is not something I'm gonna put to the test. But if it did say 12 hours, I think I can manage 12 hours. It was just that it feels radiant. It does feel very light on your skin, so I won't complain about that. So far I would say it's the best foundation I've worn. It is now in my top 3, possibly number 1, but I want to give it a couple of more wear tests, like, to see that if it fully deserves the position. So, and then I think towards the end of the year, this year, I will do a recap on the foundations I've used and how I feel about all of them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Wanna date her.